Hello everyone, welcome to Kansas Future. Today's topic centers around one of the biggest names in our offense and in the NFL, the legendary Travis Kelce. He didn't hold back in praising the Chiefs' newest addition, none other than DeAndre Hopkins. And what he said will get you even more pumped for what's coming. Go ahead and drop a like to support the channel. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And let's dive into how Hopkins is already making an immediate impact on the team. Want to know how this veteran is already making a difference? Stick with us until the end. Today, we've got news that has Chiefs fans buzzing. Our beloved Travis Kelce, the absolute icon of the team and its undisputed leader, opened up about how DeAndre Hopkins' arrival is already revolutionizing the atmosphere within the Chiefs. During the latest episode of the New Heights podcast, which Travis hosts with his brother, Jason Kelce, he made sure to share the immediate impact Hopkins has had in the short time he's been on the roster. And Travis didn't hold back on the compliments. He explained that the veteran wide receiver arrived with a special presence, something he even calls swag champ. Hopkins' energy has truly lifted the team's spirits, boosting everyone's confidence. Kelce explained that beyond skills and talent, Hopkins has brought a champion's attitude, a vibe that's contagious for every player, coach, and team member. Let's be real, everyone. This is exactly what any team dreams of. A player who brings not only elite skills, but also a sense of professionalism and confidence that makes everyone around him feel more prepared. That's exactly what the Chiefs need for this run toward what could be their third consecutive title. So, how will this presence actually play out on the field? Well, Kelce gave us fascinating insight into that as well. He mentioned that Hopkins had only 2 days to practice before the Week 8 game against the Raiders. And still, he stood out and connected with Patrick Mahomes in a special way. For a player of Hopkins' caliber to come in and already be involved in critical plays, including a third down in his debut, shows the level of trust Andy Reid and Mahomes have in him. Kelce even said Hopkins has a totally professional mentality, always asking questions, getting up to speed quickly, and understanding the details and philosophy of the team. He doesn't just want to be there, he wants to contribute and is committed to every practice and every play. You know what's most exciting about all this? This is still just the beginning. Imagine the chemistry Hopkins could build with Mahomes over time. We know that with players of this level, on-field chemistry only improves, and we're definitely in for some electrifying plays from Mahomes to Hopkins in the coming weeks. And there's more. Everyone, it's not just about what Hopkins does with the ball in his hands. The presence of a veteran like Hopkins is a huge help for the young players on the team. With years of NFL experience, he has seen it all and knows exactly how to prepare for the big moments. Kelce highlighted that this experience is translating into confidence not only for himself and Mahomes, but for the entire offense. Hopkins brings a presence that transforms the players around him, something only a few athletes can achieve. Kelce emphasized how Hopkins' work ethic combined with his ability to have fun is inspiring not just for younger players, but for himself as well. "It's incredible, man," Kelce said. "He's always there to work, but he also knows how to enjoy what he's doing and have fun with it. He's the kind of guy who raises the level of the locker room every day with a professional mentality while keeping things light." Imagine being a young player and getting the chance to work alongside a legend like Hopkins. It's a golden opportunity, and as we know, a good offense needs harmony and trust among all its members. That's exactly what Hopkins is bringing to the Chiefs. He's not just playing, he's teaching and helping shape the team's future. Expectations for Monday Night Football and the future of the Chiefs now. All eyes are on the Chiefs' next challenge, Monday Night Football. This time, Hopkins and the newly acquired linebacker Joshua Uche are ready to shine in front of a national audience. This game will be a true test to show how this dynamic, along with these new faces, is impacting the team in real time. How do you think Hopkins will perform in this game? Could he score his first touchdown in a Chiefs uniform or make several crucial catches in key moments? If the chemistry with Mahomes is any indication, that's more than possible. And Travis Kelce is clearly pumped to see it happen, and so are we. Another interesting point is how Hopkins' arrival might influence Andy Reid's game plan for the rest of the season. If Hopkins continues to show this level of performance and leadership, he could very well become a central piece of our offense. Kelce spoke extensively about how Hopkins is professional in everything he does, and that's exactly the type of mentality that could transform our team. It's not just about playing well, it's about having a champion's mindset, always striving for more. So after this in-depth analysis, what do you think? Is DeAndre Hopkins really the missing piece to solidify the Chiefs' offense? Can he be the leader who inspires and elevates the team as Travis Kelce suggested? Leave your thoughts in the comments about Hopkins' arrival and what you expect from this offense for Monday Night Football and the rest of the season. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any Chiefs updates, and share it with other fans who are as excited as we are to see what this team will accomplish this season. Come on, Chiefs. A recent news story has sparked a lot of discussion among fans across the web, and I'll break it all down for you here. But first, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for the latest Chiefs updates. There's a lot to take away from that Monday Night Football thriller. Patrick Mahomes delivered his best performance of the season, leading the Chiefs to an epic overtime win over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, despite dealing with an ankle injury. Here's what went down. The Chiefs are now a perfect 8-0 after their 30-24 overtime victory over the Bucs. Mahomes was phenomenal, racking up 294 yards through the air with 3 touchdowns and no interceptions. His best stats of the season so far. After facing some early challenges this year, Mahomes reminded everyone why he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. This was also his first game with 3 passing touchdowns this season, silencing any doubters who wondered if he'd lost a step in 2024. But it wasn't just Mahomes who shined. Running back Kareem Hunt tore up the Tampa defense with 108 rushing yards, sealing the win with a game-winning touchdown in overtime. And what a night for Travis Kelce. He pulled in 14 catches for 101 yards. With his chemistry with Mahomes on full display, DeAndre Hopkins also made a strong showing, catching 8 passes for 86 yards and scoring 2 touchdowns, tripling his season total and proving why he's a crucial addition to our lineup. One moment that had everyone holding their breath was when Mahomes suffered a non-contact ankle injury in the fourth quarter. But in classic Mahomes fashion, he returned on the next drive, staying focused and making big plays despite limping. As of now, the extent of the injury is unclear, but if we know Mahomes, he'll be ready for the next challenge. So what did you think of this overtime thriller and Mahomes' heroic comeback? Is this the strongest the Chiefs have looked all season? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. There's also plenty to discuss with the recent trade buzz surrounding cornerbacks that almost involved our Chiefs and what's next for the Kansas City defense. Here's the scoop. The Chiefs were reportedly in the trade race for star cornerback Marshon Lattimore, who ultimately got traded to the Commanders. Kansas City had hoped to sign Lattimore to give our secondary a big boost. Not only would he have been a game changer on the field, but his contract with 2 years remaining offered long-term value. However, Washington's mix of draft picks was too tempting for New Orleans to pass up, leaving the Chiefs to continue searching for the right fit. With the trade window now closed, there's still one move on the horizon that could be huge. Vikings cornerback Byron Murphy appears to be an ideal fit for Kansas City when free agency opens this spring. According to Bleacher Report, Murphy's aggressive play style, skill in press coverage, and fit with Spagnuolo's defensive scheme could strengthen our roster and maintain Arrowhead's elite defense. At just 26 years old, Murphy is hitting his stride. During his impressive run with Minnesota, he recorded 6 interceptions, 20 pass defenses, and 2 forced fumbles in 22 games, showing his potential and readiness to break out. Financially, Murphy's projected contract will likely be worth over $10 million per season, but it's an investment that could solidify our secondary. So, Chiefs fans, what do you think? Should Kansas City make a big move for Byron Murphy this offseason to bolster our secondary? Let us know in the comments. And as always, stay tuned for more intriguing developments on the Chiefs' journey. With Patrick Mahomes and DeAndre Hopkins, the Chiefs continue their undefeated season. Now at 8-0, we all know Hopkins joined Kansas City with high expectations, adding another weapon to an already potent offense. But his transition hasn't been without its bumps. Let's break down what happened in Week 9, what Mahomes had to say about it, and what it means for the Chiefs moving forward. Here's the scoop. Hopkins joined the Chiefs last week in a trade from the Titans, leaving many wondering how the NFL allowed a top contender to land an elite wide receiver mid-season. Chiefs fans were thrilled. Another prime target for Mahomes. On paper, they should be an unstoppable duo. However, in Week 9 against the Buccaneers, it wasn't a completely smooth start for Hopkins. While he had a decent game with a few key receptions that helped secure an overtime win, there were moments where he still seemed to be adjusting to the Chiefs' offense and building chemistry with Mahomes. Some of his routes looked slightly off, with a few instances where Mahomes expected him in one spot, but Hopkins was in another. In an offense that relies heavily on timing and instinct, that's naturally a bit frustrating. So what did Mahomes have to say? Instead of criticizing, he's staying positive and patient. I think as he figures out the whole offense, he's going to get even better, Mahomes shared. He added that Hopkins has a unique ability to make big plays, even when he's not exactly where Mahomes expects him to be. There are times when he's going places, and I'm like, man, there's a time and a place for that. But that's what makes him great. You give him a chance down the field, he makes a play. Mahomes' comments show his leadership and understanding of what it takes to integrate a new player mid-season. He knows it's all about time, patience, and trust, qualities that have helped him lead the Chiefs to back-to-back Super Bowl victories. It's also a reminder that while Hopkins is a star, even the best players take time to adjust to a new offensive scheme. Looking ahead, the Chiefs are in a fortunate position at 8-0, the only undefeated team in the league, building even more excitement around the idea of a three-peat. But here's the big question. Can they keep this momentum and finish the season undefeated? With the Buffalo Bills looming in Week 11, there's still a tough road ahead. However, with Mahomes at the helm, a solid defense, and offensive momentum from players like Hopkins, this team looks more determined than ever. So, what do you guys think? Will Hopkins find his groove with Mahomes and help take the Chiefs' offense to the next level? And do you think the Chiefs have what it takes to go 17-0? But wait, we have something special. A behind-the-scenes story with Taylor Swift and a mysterious gift from the Kansas City Chiefs. That's right, Taylor was back at Arrowhead last night, cheering on her boyfriend Travis Kelce as the Chiefs pulled out a thrilling 30-24 overtime win over the Buccaneers. Swifties and Chiefs fans were watching intently as Taylor chose Arrowhead over an invitation to Kamala Harris's campaign event. Talk about dedication. When she arrived, she was greeted with a stunning gift from Tavia Hunt, wife of Chiefs owner Clark Hunt. The Chiefs really rolled out the red carpet for her with a bright red box wrapped in yellow Chiefs ribbons, labeled with her name and the words Chiefs Kingdom and Kelce's iconic number 87. It's been making the rounds on social media, with fans going wild trying to guess what's inside. But so far, they're keeping it a secret. On the field, the Chiefs faced a tough challenge from the Buccaneers, who gave them their hardest matchup of the season. Tampa Bay had a chance to win late in the game, but opted to punt to tie, rather than attempting a risky two-point conversion. This decision gave Kansas City the opening they needed, and as usual, Mahomes stepped up to secure the Chiefs' 8th straight win. Swift was spotted in the VIP seats with Donna Kelce, Travis's mom, and Brittany Mahomes. The trio seemed to be having a blast, though Taylor was feeling the intensity of the game, jokingly saying, "That was stressful," as she left the stadium. So Chiefs fans, what do you think was inside that shiny gift? And did seeing Taylor in the stands add a little extra magic to the night? Leave your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for all the Chiefs action and exclusive stories. Let's keep this winning streak alive. And go Chiefs!